All right, let's go ahead and look at the expansion, okay? Let's look at the expansion. So if you have a fraction, then you will break it down to log base 5 of 6x minus log base 5 of 13. Okay, so you see the fraction. So clearly it's a subtraction of two logs. Again, your handwriting, your neatness of the handwriting, it's going to be very important. Okay. And actually, if you look at this part right here, we could actually do something more. Can you see how we can do something more to break this down even further? See if you can see it. Can you see this is 6x? Can you see 6x is 6 times x? So we can actually break this down even further to make it log base 5 of 6, okay, plus log base 5 of x minus log base 5 of 13. Okay, log base 5 of 6 plus log base 5 of x minus log base 5 of 13. So again, our goal is to make sure that we break it down to the simplest expression as possible, okay? We break it down to individual terms. Number 6 is pretty straightforward. Number 6, you just have x times y, so therefore you will write this into log x plus log y, okay? So multiplication becomes the addition of two logs. All right, now number 7 and number 8, they are more challenging, okay? A bit more challenging. So number 7, it's kind of similar to number 5. So you may just go ahead and handle the fraction first. And you realize that you have x times y, therefore it is log x plus log y minus log z. Okay? I'm going to ask you to try the last one. Okay, try it. See if you can get the right answer. Okay, for the last one, again, we can break it down into two separate steps, right? So first, let's take care of the fraction. Okay, so we have something like this. All right. And then we recognize that there's a y times z going on here. So therefore, we can break it down even further. So I'm going to write down log base x minus log y plus log z. Any question? Any question right here? Don't flip yet. Don't flip yet. Any question? If you don't have a question, then you have a problem. If you do not have a question, then you have a problem. Because something is wrong here. What's wrong here? Around which two? Around where should we put the parentheses? Can you be more specific? There should be a pair of parentheses around here. Or if you don't want to put a pair of parentheses, that's fine. But just take care of the sign. So that would be log x minus log y minus log z. Okay. So that's why if you did not have a question, then you have a problem. I hope you know what the problem is. Now, this is a very common mistake, very common mistake. So that's why I want to bring it up here. Okay, show it in front of you. so they can recognize the mistake here. Now we're going to see a lot of these breaking down of logs, and I want to share a little shortcut with you. So if you can give me a moment here. So a little shortcut. It's a very useful shortcut. My teacher did not teach me this, but after doing a lot of these logs, I realized that we could use a shortcut to make our lives easier. What's a shortcut? Focus on the sign in front of log. All right. So if you focus on a sign in front of log, it's actually very useful. Because if it is a plus sign of its positive, that means it is going to be in the numerator. If it's a minus, that means it is in the denominator. So let's go ahead and take a look at the last two examples that we just did. Okay. Well, it's a plus, and in front of log z is a minus. So that's why x and y are both in the numerator and z is in the denominator. Or you look at the number 8, it's a plus for log x. Log y and log z, they're both minuses, so therefore y and z are both in the denominator and x is in the numerator. So that makes your combining and also separating these log expressions a lot easier, a lot more clear, and actually it makes you less error prone if you understand the reason behind this shortcut. Okay.